Well, the Irish invented space exploration. We were the original peoples that were exploring space. Now, we were doing it in the Stone Age for different reasons than today. And that was because the weather was very important. The first civilizations had come north. They'd all evolved in the Middle East. And it's warmer down there and crops grow all year round. They don't this far north. Grass stops growing in the winter, for instance. So if you're feeding livestock off that, you've got a problem. And of course we have the odd severe Irish winter. We think that probably the first peoples came here, they managed to survive the first few winters, and then they had one of the harsh winters like we had in the last decade or so, where the temperature dropped to minus 15 Celsius. And that would have probably killed the entire civilization that had come to Ireland. And maybe it was decades, centuries, till the next batch of people came along, till some genius figured out we can figure out when to plant the crops at the optimal time. So we have enough food to tide us over even a harsh Irish winter. And they did this by watching where the sun rose on close to the shortest day of the year. And you could even do this yourself. You'll notice that in November, the sunrise point moves slightly to the right each day or each clear morning that you get, until eventually it stops. And then it moves back to the left. So solstice, sun still, that solstice, the 21st of December usually, is when you can mark the start of winter. And that was extremely important to them. It was literally a matter of life and death in the Stone Age over 5,000 years ago. And they built Newgrange, the oldest standing astronomically aligned building in the world. And it comes full circle to more recent times. In 1845, Lord Rosse in Burren, County Offaly, built the world's biggest telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope of its day. And it was used by astronomers who came from all over the world to Ireland with our terrible weather to look through this telescope, and that pushed our knowledge of astronomy out even further. And even today, in modern times, the research astronomers in Ireland are working on the James Webb Space Telescope. They help design and part build it. The biggest one the world is building, the extremely large telescope, is being built in Chile, and Ireland's one of the participants in that project.